Happy Halloween. Leave now while you still can.
Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition. This time the international edition of All About NFL Football from Germany. This one is a special version. It's the spooky Halloween edition, as you can see. In the upcoming video, I will give you my 3 best bets of the upcoming week in the NFL, plus my underdog upset special alert pick of this week. Also, we take a quick review how we went over the last weekend, which was pretty amazing. So, come on, stay tuned, because we're starting right now. So let's take a quick look how I went last week. I was simply crushing the NFL by going 3-0, a sweep in the games by correctly picking the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs again, which even the Joker has to admit was pretty amazing. And also my underdog pick of the week, the Green Bay Packers, was also successful by taking the points with the Packers at the LA Rams. A closer look at my overall record shows you that I'm 16 out of 24, which leaves me with a nice 66% winning percentage. So let's continue that winning curse and crash the bookies again this week in the upcoming NFL Week 9. And let's take a deeper look into my 3 best bets of the week. My first lock of the week are the Minnesota Vikings. They're coming out of a loss in the rematch of the amazing Minnesota Miracle playoff game against the visiting Saints. Last weekend they came up short and they lost in this rematch to the Saints. But at least the Vikings, you can tell, were looking very competitive until the end. On the opposite side, the visitors, the Detroit Lions, didn't look very good on all phases of the game in their game at home against the Seattle Seahawks. And to be honest, as long as the amazing Adam Thielen can avoid the shadow of premier cornerback of the Detroit Lions, Darius Slay, and get some nice yardage again, and as long as Kirk Cousins doesn't mess it up again by producing costly turnovers, I'm pretty confident that the Minnesota Vikings will rebound from their loss against the Saints and they will beat the Detroit Lions. So they're coming in as a 5-point favorite, and as always I would advise you to adjust the spread a little bit closer, but take the Minnesota Vikings minus 3.5 over the Detroit Lions. My second lock of the week are again the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, I heard the naysayer saying, oh, he always takes his Chiefs to win this bet, but I will ride that pony until the bitter end, which hopefully is not at the upcoming game at the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns found themselves back again in circumstances they very well know, because they're on a losing streak. So they fired their head coach Hugh Jackson, they fired their offense coordinator Haley, and as a reward they will match the league's highest powered offense, the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a big challenge, even if the old coaching staff would be still in charge. Baker Mayfield will have his hands full to put enough points on the scoreboard to be with the Kansas City Chiefs at the end of the game. I don't think that won't happen. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are the far superior team, and the spread is a little bit too hefty for me, so adjust it again. But take, again, the Kansas City Chiefs, -7 over the Cleveland Browns. My third and final lock of the week are the Chicago Bears traveling to the Buffalo Bills. If you have watched the last couple of games of the Buffalo Bills, did you gain any kind of confidence that the Buffalo Bills are interested in still winning some more games this season? My gut feeling tells me they are already tanking for next year's draft. They are banged up all over the roster, and even when Josh Allen, their first round draft pick rookie quarterback, was on the field, they were not looking very good. On the opposite side, the visitors, the Chicago Bears, they look pretty good under first year head coach Matt Nagy. They beat the New York Jets at home last weekend, even without their star defender Khalil Mack. The new innovative head coach Nagy always comes out with a new wrinkle in his offensive system, and I think the Bears will show the lowly Buffalo Bills again on Sunday who is the superior team. So I will take the Chicago Bears -6.5 over the Buffalo Bills. My upset special alert pick this week are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are my underdog pick of the week. Why? Simply because traditionally the AFC matchups between the Steelers and the Ravens usually end up in a very close one. The past has shown that they usually will be decided by a field goal, especially less than a touchdown. The Pittsburgh Steelers are coming in this game with very confidence in their ability because they were looking very good after coming out of their bye. On the opposite side, the Baltimore Ravens are very inconsistent the last two games. I expect this game again to be a very close battle until the end. So, if I can get the Pittsburgh Steelers as an underdog in this game by a field goal, I gladly take the underdog, the Pittsburgh Steelers. But to make your investment a little bit more safe, we just put on half a point to the spread. But we are taking, as the Halloween underdog this week, the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3.5 over the Baltimore Ravens. At the end, I want to remind you guys that I'm not affiliated with any sportsbook. I am not a handicapper, a professional one, and I'm not a professional handicapping expert. These are just free picks from NFL fans for NFL fans. If you liked what you saw, leave me a like, share it with your friends, or even consider subscribing my channel for free. But as always, at the end, stay positive, stay fair, and happy Halloween, everybody. See you guys next week.